Hello and welcome to this new episode of Open Book Entrepreneur. Today we have Katherine here with us, and she's Reiki coach and also healer. And so Katherine, please introduce yourself to our audience.
Hi, thank you. Thank you for that welcome. So, I'm Katherine Ipel. I'm a holistic practitioner. I work a lot with helping people shift patterns and behaviors, such as addictions. So, I do that with cognitive behavioral therapy, Reiki, and sound healing.
Very nice. Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about this sound healing? How that works usually?
Yeah, there are several different types of instruments that one can use to produce sounds. My favorite is the crystal bowl. So they're made out of quartz crystals and they produce frequencies that are targeted to different energy centers within the body. And so as they're played, they help to break up and shift any energy that might be built up or like a energetic blockage, so to speak. And that helps create space for new energy to flow in. So when you think about a pattern or a behavior or even a somewhat traumatic event that's happened to you, if it's left unprocessed and you haven't worked through it fully, it can stay in your energetic body and occupy space. So even though on a cognitive level you feel that you have worked through it, you feel that you felt those emotions, on an energetic level, it's still there, still occupying space, and can hold you back from moving forward completely. So sound healing and Reiki really help to target things like that and liberate them from the energetic body so that you can actually move on and function in your more optimal level.
And how long does it take for something like this to be cleared with sound healing and Reiki? Obviously, I have some experience with Reiki, but like sound healing, is that instant or it's like it takes several sessions, or how does it work?
It's similar to Reiki, and it also depends on what it is that we're working on clearing out. Some people have had, lots of terrible, unfortunate things happen to them, and if they haven't processed any of that, it can take a few sessions. Uh, but then if you have someone who has been actively working on it, maybe it'll take one session or two sessions just to clear it out. So it's a case by case. Everybody is different. So it's kind of similar to Reiki in that way, where it really just depends on what your goals are, what it is that you're working on, and how much work you have done on your end beforehand.
Absolutely. And then you mentioned also that you now sort of combined all these different techniques. And how is that working, and what kind of results are you seeing now?
That's a beautiful question. Yeah, so I have combined cognitive behavioral therapy techniques, sound healing, and Reiki all together in one package called the neuroresonance method. And it's working very well. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people have quick results with it because we're targeting both the cognitive level, emotional, and energetic all simultaneously. So before we even get into the Reiki or sound healing, we'll have a few sessions where it's an intake of where they're at, what they want to shift, how they're feeling. And that's where we start to identify the patterns that we want to shift and change. So I can give more targeted uh, advice and instructions on how to work through that on their side. And then as they're doing that, then we'll go and do Reiki to, give them a boost. And then as we're getting close to uh, what I say the finish line, that's when we'll integrate some of the sound healing. And then I have some clients who will do a couple rounds of that. So we'll do like 2 rounds of that where it's CBT, Reiki sound, and then some where we'll do 3 rounds of that. Uh, but it's a very profound impact after the 2 and 3 sessions. It's like sometimes I'm talking with them afterward and I can't even recognize the person that first walked in. I'm like, you are so different. It is so beautiful. Uh,
So, what are the typical sort of issues people are facing or coming with to see you?
I work a lot with people who are in addiction recovery. So whether that's alcohol, drugs, some eating disorders as well. And I also have people who I'm working with who are in what is considered the terminal illness track. So that's things such as cancer, Parkinson's, and anywhere in between those things. Sometimes I have people who just recognize that they have behaviors that they feel are slowing them down or holding them back, whether uh, it's that they want to take more of initiative in their business or their personal life, but they know that they have some habits that they want to break, such as like creating more of a dedicated morning routine. So I'll help people with that as well.
Great, yeah. And if someone wants to actually learn more about you, find out more about you, how they can do that?
So you can go to my website, ipelhealing.com, EIPL healing. I also have an Instagram account, which is Ipel Healing, and same on TikTok. So you can find me there. And on my website, there is ways to contact me through the website directly or my numbers on there so you can give me a call.
Great. And if someone has like, if someone feels lost in their healing journey, what advice you could give them?
Well, if you're feeling lost, there's so many different things, but what really helps me is when you feel lost to do something that you know used to bring you joy, whether that is going outside, being in nature, or just having a silly moment with yourself or your partner, dancing, um, or playing a board game. Just do something that you know used to bring you joy. Because in that moment, when you just let go of all the other noise, all of the things of like, well, I should do this, or what about this, or people telling me this, like, let yourself just enjoy what you're doing. And then you'll start to feel little sparks of yourself coming online again and lean into those. Like, let that guide you to your next steps.
Very good. Yeah, such a good advice. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Thank you for sharing this advice. Thank you all for watching, listening to this episode. If you have any questions for Catherine or me, you can ask them in the comments. We'll be more than happy to answer them. And also, if you like this episode, drop us a like, subscribe, and see you all in the next episode. Catherine, thanks a lot again. And
Thank you.
see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.